Yeah. Hey there, Coach. How you doing? Hey, in the past game, you were a bit upset with your offense kind of in the second half there. Tonight, the 29 points in like the fourth quarter. Just what was the difference tonight as opposed to the past game?
A commitment to remain consistent in our ball movements, making sure we're getting to second, sometimes third side, attacking, getting into the paint, playing on 2 feet, and also we got a lot of driving kicks today. And I just think we're more cognizant of the fact that the ball had to continue to move.
And just a few minutes ago, it was Jill who like sat there and claimed that NECA's big shot NECA now. Just your thoughts on just what she did in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, big shot NECA. I love that. I mean, I think about the corner three. I think about the transition pull up. I think about the rebound and put back, the stop at the defensive effort at the end of I believe the third quarter to get the layup. She's finding ways to help our team in a variety of ways. And when she's aggressive, she's efficient. And so I know that, the shots that she's going to take are, going to be good shots. And I know that she's going to make a ton of those. And it's just good to see her comfortable, the confidence that I have, that our team has in her to be a big shot maker as she's been in this league. It's second to none. And I'm just thrilled about the fact that it's early and she's producing like this, and we still have so much room to grow. But she's been awesome with the capital A.
Felt like Jordan Horston gave you guys a big spark of energy off the bench, especially in the second half. Obviously had that great assist to NECA at the end of the third quarter. Just wondering if you can talk about her energy defensively, rebounding, and then also pushing the pace off of those turnovers that she was forcing.
For sure. She has a lot of talent as it relates to what she does on the floor. Her number one role is on the defensive side of the ball to be an elite defender. And then when she's able to get the ball in transition and when she's sharp in her reads and all of that, she's a very good playmaker and a very good assister. She can really see the floor well at that size. So I think when she's locked in and focused on the assignment, on the schemes, and she's playing at a high level, it gives us a lift because she can help us in a variety of ways. And when we talk about our offense and playing in transition, she can jumpstart that as well.
Kind of keeping with that, Coach, you talked pregame about how you want this team to be hardworking, blue collar, all that sort of thing. What did you like from your team's hustle defensively in this game?
If I can point to one thing that we need to improve on, I think it's the 50-50 balls that kind of grinds my gears a little bit, because we have an ability to be disruptive, get deflections, be agile, rotate, and then sometimes those 50-50 balls we're not getting to, they're loose, we're not getting on the ground. I think that, again, we will continue to hang our hat on the defensive end. And that's actually what gave us our run and sparked our run, was what we did on that side of the ball. So now I think as we move forward, our improvement is like, let's be the first to those balls and see what happens when we gain those possessions.
Going back to pregame and NECA looking good and green, you've been on the other side of these performances a lot of times. How nice is it to have it on your side?
Yeah, it's great to have it on our side because it's like, she's, presents a mismatch in that she's very athletic, and you put a bigger forward on her, she can blow by them, and she's gotten better every single year. She's worked on her handle. Now her three ball is effective. Again, just game planning and scouting her, it's pick your poison with her, but she's always been so consistent. And now to have that consistency on our side, it helps a ton. It's not just, again, the basketball on court stuff. It's everything she stands for and who she is off the floor and as a human being. And that really, really impacts our team in a great way. Her leadership is second to none, and it's contagious in a positive way.
The learning point of the team going on that run, but closing the game out like that, especially separating from a gritty team that was staying and staying and staying.
Mhm.
Can you just talk about what?
Yeah, I remember there was a portion of the game, maybe we went on a run and we had an opportunity to have a defensive stop and just kind of reminding them this is like a game winner stop that we needed to continue the momentum, because this year we've been on the other side of that, to where those possessions we don't get the stop and then it turns into runs for other team. And so I thought our team really locked into those specific possessions were after timeout, whether if it was a defensive stop or we needed an offensive execution. I thought there was a lot of intensity in those moments that maybe lacked in a couple of games ago. So we're growing in that way.
Softball, just how good does it feel to get back on the winning track?
Yeah. It feels good because I'll say it again, LA has a lot of talent. The record is not indicative of what they have on that team and how good they're going to continue to be. So it's a tough matchup. You know, they have firepower in a lot of positions. And so it's not just getting the win, Mods, it's like how we played. So, you know, we understand that if we play strong on the defensive end and if we're committed to being efficient offensively, that we can play at a high level and find some success. So it's the way in which we did it today that I'm most proud of.
Take some questions from Zoom. Jeff Brown, go ahead.
Yeah, coach. So NECA went 11 of 15 in the game today, and she's like leading the league or number 2 in overall field goal percentage at almost 60%. Is the 15 shot attempts about where you want? Is there a certain number? And what is the key to just always making sure that she's involved in the offense because of how efficient she is?
For me, it's not a arbitrary number. It's, you know, gauging her aggressiveness, gauging her mismatches. She got into foul trouble early, and so I was able to actually play her for the rest of the game because she was a little bit rested because she was on the bench. But I think it's more so of a recognition of our team to understand, you know, even in our lows offensively, we can literally punch it into NECA or put it in space and know that if you're talking about numbers and statistics, law of averages, you know, we'll probably get a bucket. And so I think not just having her focus on a number, but just a groove and having that ball find her because she's going to make great decisions.
And then obviously, like you're saying, Namaz, you know, good to get back on the winning end. It's obviously different teams, but you end up scoring more than 30 points more than your last game. And just talk about what you really liked out of your offense in this one.
Yeah, I think we talked about before the game playing in transition a little bit more, but not really settling for first side in transition. You know, understanding LA was in a drop, we can attack their bigs, and they have a heavy nail. So if we get to the second side, I think we knew that things would open up a little bit more. And so I don't think we settled. I think we played with a lot of great pace, but also in our offensive sets, I thought we screened well. I thought we continued to move the ball at a high level. And again, if we can stay consistent in that, I think we can consistently score, you know, 80 and 90 points.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Jeff. One more question. Time for one more question. We'll go to Blake for the final question.
Hey, Coach Quinn, this is Blake Spadauer from Blake's Take and WNBA Swish. It was 76-70 with 3 minutes and I think 32 seconds left in the game. Y'all went on a 19-9 run that ended and won by 16. What sparked the 19-9 run? And what did you say to them on the bench? What did you say to them on the bench when they got it within 6?
Yeah, passion, pride, energy on the defensive end. Again, some big shots from Sky, from NECA, great decision making. I think just our energy level on the defensive end to spark our offense.
Thank you,
All right, thanks, Coach. Appreciate your time.
Of course, thanks.